By the time you're watching this video, I found the time to say goodbye to these headphones and say hello to these headphones. Now, to the video. TfL has chosen 6 brand new names for 6 existing London Overground lines. Why did they do it? Sadiq Khan quoted, "There are so many fascinating and often forgotten stories from our city that should be told and remembered." Naming the lines will not only educate visitors about our amazing city and its incredible history, but will also make it easier for people who live, work or visit London to navigate the city. The question is, what's behind each named line? Starting with the Watford Junction to Euston line, being called the Lioness line. Trains from through Wembley, where the Lioness celebrated the win in 2022 after the UEFA Women's Euro final helped around 2.3 million girls to play football. The Highbury and Islington to New Cross, Clapham Junction, West Croydon and Crystal Palace line, being called the Windrush line. Trains pass through areas holding Caribbean communities. That's talking about Dawson Junction, Peckham Rye and West Croydon. And it was June 1948 when the start of the Windrush was led by the arrival of HMT Empire Windrush, and the Caribbean communities migrated to help rebuild Britain after the Second World War, and amazingly changed scenes within London. And the Windrush line will happily celebrate the Windrush generation and the huge importance of migration, which changed and made our beautiful London. The Weaver line, the Liverpool Street to Cheshire, Enfield and Chingford line. There's Liverpool Street, Bethnal Green and Hackney Downs, known for the textile trade, shaped by migrants. Started back in the 17th century with the Huguenots, sorry for my pronunciation, established a silk trade and joined the next century by Irish weavers searching for work after the Irish linen trade had collapsed. Jewish families fled anti-Semitism, sorry for my pronunciation, from the east of Europe during World War II and maintained the famous Pentecost Lane market. Then the 60s brought an increase to Bangladeshi immigrants due to low cost in housing and work opportunities in the textile and garment industry, and brought their culture to the East End. Yes, Brick Lane became a cultural melting pot and popular centre for food and fashion. Walthamstow is the home for William Morris, had a vision for accessible art for all, and his designs became popular with upper and middle classes. And during that time of his designs getting popularity, he sold low-cost furniture and embroidery sets, sorry for my pronunciation again, to those less well off. The shortest line on London Overground's network, the Liberty line, celebrating freedom, a defining feature of London, referencing the Havering Borough and its historical status as a royal liberty, reflecting a single spirit of the Havering community and the proactive nature. Liberty is mentioned in the Royal Liberty School in Gideon Park and the shopping centre in Romford. The line enables residents to enjoy freedom and independence that public transport gives, also giving them the liberty to explore our city. The Mid line is the Stratford to Richmond and Clapham Junction line, honouring the work of the Mid Hospital for NHS during the HIV/AIDS crisis, making it the valued and respected place for people within the LGBTQIA+ community, And this hospital had 17 visits in total by Princess Diana, and Mid-May Hospital became Europe's first hospital for people living with HIV and AIDS. The Barking to Gospel Oak, the Goblin, will be the Suffragette line, now being the Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside, celebrating a movement the suffragettes, sorry for my pronunciation, fought for voting for women, paved the way for women's rights. And now, having the knowledge of what's behind each name, I am amazed that TfL has decided to help people remember what they often forget. What I found out on the TfL website, there's more information on the site, and I will mention it in the description below for you guys to read more. I didn't know about the migration, the immigration, the Caribbean, like, you know, how Dalston Junction became Dalston Junction. All of that, it's incredible. I mean, TfL, this is a great idea, but it's a great idea. I love the reason why, but it's putting it on the tube map with the colours. And I did say in the previous video on renaming London Overground lines, I'm pretty sure I have put in the clip where I said it will confuse passengers. And I'm pretty sure I put in the clip saying it's nice, or my thoughts on London Overground lines and the colours on the tube map, something like that. Take the names though, and then slap it on a poster and put it on at every station. Forget the lines, forget the colours. Have like a museum section, or have a video out. Just have a speaker, or you could do that at stations and be like, this is called the Windrush line, or something like, I don't know, something like that. I mean, it would be better that way. I would love to hear your thoughts.